Good afternoon, vinyl community. How y'all doing today? It is Monday, October 14th, 2024, and it's holiday Monday. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. I don't know if many of you in the States know that it's Canadian Thanksgiving or even care that it's Canadian Thanksgiving, and I don't blame you if you don't care. Not your holiday. But it is ours, and we've had a lovely weekend and visiting, and we do the turkey thing just like you guys. But thought I'd do another vinyl finds video, and just getting through these below me. There's still a bunch to do, but I'll do these 5 for today. Starting off with one I've never owned before, and I'm glad I did find this. It's in great shape, except it's in the shrink. It's in the original shrink. Van Halen 1984, which is obviously now 40 years old. Hard to believe. But you can tell that shrink is beat up. Anyway, I found this, I don't know, maybe a year ago. And maybe under a year. But, upside down there. It's got the hype sticker still attached to that. I'm wondering if this has been if they've, it's such a beat up shrink wrap that I'm wondering if they flipped it and reversed the shrink wrap. Oh, maybe not, because that's there. Anyway, I may have to just remove this shrink wrap and just save the hype sticker maybe. But it's otherwise in absolutely stupendous condition. The original inner sleeve there. And there's the other side with the lads in the band. This is a Canadian pressing. And let's just take a quick look at it. There we go, side one. It's in immaculate shape. So, very pleased to have found this. You know, when I was a kid, Van Halen, I was a fan early on, and I loved the first 4 records particularly. And I kind of stopped it there. Van Halen, the debut, Van Halen 2, Women and Children First, and then Fair Warning. I just loved those 4 records, and I kind of lost... maybe a little bit of interest in them. So, but, glad to have picked this up, and it is a great record. Top Jimmy on this is one of those songs that, man, I've always loved that song. What a great track. Anyway, that's the first of the 5. And then, this was a nice find because ELO's Time record, from 1981. I've never owned any ELO at all. So this is the first one I should have shown. Maybe I should have shown both of them at the same time. Anyway, I'm not going to. I picked them both up at the same time, $17. I was up in Collingwood for a few days. The wife and I got up there in the summer for a few days and stayed, and there's a Mad Dog Records, I think it's called. There's the inner sleeve. And I saw this and had to pick it up. I know it's a fantastic record. Anyone who loves ELO knows that Time is one of those quintessential amazing records. There's the Jet label. And again, just in phenomenal shape. And for $17, there's no passing it up for $17. Not in this kind of condition. I can't. So I was happy to grab this. And tell me, all you ELO fans, what you think of Time. It's always been regarded as one of those watershed moments for the band. And for Jeff Lynne, the mastermind behind them. So anyway, there you go. Canadian pressing there again. Pretty sure. So really happy to have grabbed that. And here's another good find. An import of XTC's Go Plus. So the interesting thing about this is an EP from 1978, as it's clearly states down at the bottom there of the jacket. 5 tracks: Dance With Me Germany, Beat the Bible on side 1, A Dictionary of Modern Marriage, Clap Clap Clap, and We Kill the Beast on side 2. And if I remember correctly, XTC put out Go 2, I think, in early October, like the first week of October. And then they released this a week later, or something to that effect. And I guess it's called Go Plus because there's 5 additional tracks. Anyway, it's on the Virgin label, and it's an English import copy, which is kind of cool to have found. I don't recall what I paid for this, but I think it was $22 or $24, if I remember correctly, but it's hard to remember. Anyway, really glad to have added this to the XTC collection, and a nice import to have as an EP. Okay, another one. This is also, a Canadian pressing, also in the shrink still. Lords of the New Church, The Method to Our Madness. This is the North American cover, because the UK cover still said the Lords, and then it would say of the New Church there, and The Method to Our Madness. Everything else is the same, except for some reason North America took off of the New Church. Kind of weird. So anyway, this is the third record by Lords of the New Church. Oh, there it is there. It says it there at the bottom. Anyway, kind of weird that they took it off the front cover. But anyway, on IRS, and the original inner of IRS, and there's the label. Another, I keep repeating it, but it's true. Another one in great condition, and glad to have found it. So, the Lords of the New Church, Method to Our Madness, from what year is this? 1984. Yeah. So this is also, it's turning 40 in November. Wow. And a little over. All it says is November '84. So a month from now, it is 40 years old. Now that is also hard to believe, man. Wow. But yeah, I'm really glad to have found this. I really like this band. Introduced them from a record store. I don't know if he was just working there. I can't remember what I brought up to the counter. And he introduced me to Lords of the New Church. It was the Sam the Record Band on Yonge Street, man. And that's what was so great about those old record stores, people introducing you to stuff that you hadn't heard before. But I remember picking up the first Lords of the New Church because of that, and I dug them right away. There you go. I'll put that away in a minute. And then a jazz edition for $34.99, $35 there at Cops. On the Danforth, Herbie Hancock's debut soul record, Taken Off. Really fantastic record. This is the, obviously, not an original, because that would be a fortune. This was the 2019 reissue, Blue Note. And just a fabulous copy. It sounds fantastic. I just love that label. Isn't that a beauty? Always great to see it. I think it's 180 gram. It feels that way anyway. I don't think it says it. But there's the label. And just a fantastic debut by Herbie. And I'm glad I picked it up, because I'm never going to find an original, and I'm not going to bother trying. Anyway, there's the 5. That's the update. Next 5 records of the last little while. Hope you're all having a great day. It was a great long weekend here in Toronto. And we'll see you soon, Vinyl Community. Vicar Vinyl out of here.